here's what people think about introverts, and here's what people think about shy people. And like those things are greatly overlapped. And I don't think that's true for everyone. The secret that unlocked me is this idea of structure. No one's going to interrupt you. You've got the whole stage to yourself. You've structured your talk in advance. And so I feel absolutely comfortable and at ease.
Tell us about the inner dialogue that happens in your mind.
Probably what's going through my mind now, which is thinking like, oh boy, is Sophia getting her money's worth out of this? Am I giving her anything of value? Am I already telling them things they already know? Is there anything worthwhile here? I just want to hug my dog. What's going on?
Like after you're done, what happens then?
I always feel super drained after an event. Go for a long walk somewhere and just sort of like ease down, power down, not really think about much about anything. We have to give ourselves permission. No one else would do that for us. Like you have to give yourself permission just to take time out and to give yourself a break to recharge.
Are there ways of communicating that do not suit you?
I'm a people manager, and a key learning for me that I like would also pass on to you is that, hey, I'm not perfect. And I don't know why I'm laughing. This is very serious. I'm definitely not perfect. And more to the point, expecting perfection from me is probably unreasonable. I will tell you right now, I can't deliver that for you. I would urge you to like take that lens of expecting perfection from someone else, which you probably all think is like, oh yeah, of course not. Like that's only reasonable. I'd urge you to take that lens and then turn it back on yourself, because expecting yourself to be perfect, to be always on and always having the right thing to say in the right moment and communicating in the right way and just sort of doing everything right in general, that is also unreasonable. It's okay to make mistakes. I certainly do and have and will continue to do so. And that's not setting low expectations. That's just, acknowledging reality. When you're new, it's a powerful moment for you that most people don't take advantage of. When you're new, this is the best time to ask questions. It's very hard to ask questions once you've been at a place for 6 months or 9 months or a year, as you can when you are new. And if you don't know that thing, chances are someone else in the room also does not know that thing. You can tell because if they try to explain it to you and they're like fumbling over themselves and it's not clear, they definitely don't know that thing. But it's better to have the argument and really work out the details and get all the opinions out on the table rather than not having the argument and having these tensions simmer. So I urge you, especially when you're new, say the thing. You'll never have as good an opportunity to say the thing as when you are new.
What made you want to become a manager and a leader?
I am a people person, which is a scary thing to discover later in your life as an introvert and somewhat anxious person. But I believe in people, individuals, collectives too. I can help people get better at what they do. I can resolve ambiguity for them. If they're feeling tension, I can make that tension go away. And I can help them do better work than they would have otherwise. And so I would find myself often doing IC things as a manager, which probably hurt my team, got in their way, didn't help them develop. And for me, like, I felt like, I was always working. Like, this is not good.
Your team now, I'm curious, would you say that they skew to introverts or extroverts?
So like most people working in the field of content design, they're highly introverted, extremely so. Like what is more introverted than introverted? And that's us.
Have you tried to shape your own teams now?
Yeah, so we actively spend time getting to know each other. Earlier moments of high ambiguity, they will lean on that relationship. They will have trust that is earned and deeply felt. They'll lean on that relationship to get help, and that is a scary feeling if you don't have that bond in place. But whoa, is it such a massive relief if you do?
To the introverts in the audience who want to be managers one day or leaders, what advice would you give them?
Understand what energizes you. and sort of interrogate your desire for management. A great way to practice manager behavior as a designer would be to say, hey, I'm going to run this week's critique.
John, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tim. And thank you everyone for your attention and your time, but also for your great questions.